And we're back to HTML canvas. Let me show you the shear transform. You've got our usual canvas here, and I've created a blue rectangle using width, height, X and Y. And in its place we're going to create another red rectangle on top. So I change the fill style to red, and then I have to draw it, and I use the same variables, so X, Y for position, width and height for the size. The blue one is still in the background, so if I add like 100 to the X value, you can still see the blue one. And now we're going to shear transform the red one, and you can then compare it to the blue one, which has the original values. And we use S, X and SY as shear values. And to apply it, we need the set transform, and we'll have to apply it to the CDX. So this is always our canvas element. So cdx.setTransform, and inside we have 6 values. And there's a matrix that's used for this transform. And you can, for example, find info about it right here in the web docs. So it's a simple matrix. Here's a 3x3 matrix, but the transform matrix that we use here has 6 values. First and fourth value are for scaling, the last 2 are for moving, and we want to skew it, so we need the second and the third value for horizontally and vertically skewing it. And in this example here, that's values B and C, and for us it's right here. I make that SY and SX. So X will skew it then horizontally from left to right, you could say, and Y vertically from top to bottom. Now we have to be careful here, we need to scale it. So set it to 1, otherwise it's going to get scaled down, and with 0 we won't see it. And movement, we'll keep it to 0. Our last 2 values, because we don't want to move it anywhere. But SY and SX, we're going to adjust it now. As a starting point, we'll leave it to 0, and we've got our simple red rectangle that looks like the blue one. And now if I go up with SX, you can see it gets skewed to the right hand side. And if I make that minus, it gets skewed to the left. If you set it to a value of 1, it gets skewed exactly so that it ends at the width point right here. You could see this as 1 unit, and for 2, another rectangle would fit in. As I've said, SY would be for top to bottom, and here again minus would skew to top, plus to bottom. And this is how you can apply a skew using the set transform in HTML canvas. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.